All right.
Are you recording? Yeah. Okay. I'm going to start off by introducing yourself.
Okay. Hi, I'm Mackin with Yellowcard.
And what do you do in the band?
I play violin. I'm the resident jackass, and I do a little bit of singing.
Okay. You recently released a new album, When You're Through Thinking, Say Yes. What was that like recording after so long?
It was amazing. We got to do a new record, a new Yellowcard record with Neil Avron, who's been a longtime member of our band. We've done every record with him, and it's one of those things where like we always cross the road. We're like, should we do it with this producer? We haven't worked with them. We haven't done this, and then we're like, no, let's just stick with Neil. Like he's amazing. And we had a lot to write about. We had 2 years off, and it was just really exciting getting back together. And we're old friends, and we had a lot of material. Usually, when you write a record, you're rehearsing in dressing rooms, and you get off tour, and then you go right in the studio, and there's no real time. But we had a nice piece of our own little slice of heaven where we could just hang out with our families and our friends. And, you can feel that energy in the music. It's really cool.
Do the sound differs in any way from your previous albums?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely evolve as songwriters, but with the five of us, we have such a big palette of writing influences that I think you still get that same general like vintage Yellowcard sound, but there's some of that new edginess that we've picked up from our later records. And, so it feels new, but it still has a familiar flavor.
So what was it like taking the hiatus from the band? Like, how did that really go with that?
It was sad. I mean, there was a lot of people think that it's just like we weren't getting along, but there were so many different things that affected what we were doing at that time. The global financial economy, the record label industry, record labels were just folding into each other and going out of business, and so like we felt like we were getting no support, and then it really just amplified any sort of good or bad feelings that we were having towards one another. And instead of just completely imploding, Ryan was like, hey, let's just take a step back. Let's find out what's really important to us. When you tour, 300 days out of the year for 8 years straight, you sacrifice a lot of things. Personally, you can't really grow and do some of the things that you want to do. And you turn your back on your relationships with your family and friends. It's really difficult. So when we took that step back, we all got to sort of take care of ourselves for once. And when LP called us last year, Longini was like, hey, let's do a Yellowcard record. I've been, he was touring with Adam Lambert and was like, I'd really like to get the team back together. And Ryan's like, well, I got some songs. And he flew up to see me, and we went to go see Ryan Mendez in Phoenix. And that was a really exciting part of it. Everything's been really similar except for the fact that we were kind of spread out. So I was at the airport flying down to LA to see the guys, and like I had butterflies in my stomach. I'm like, this is really exciting. I don't know what's going on. So, and we were emailing song ideas, and it was a relatively short period of time. Usually we get about 4 months. We did it in about just under 2. But a lot of that spontaneity is captured in the music. Hopefully you can hear that in the record.
Okay, so how has it felt getting back on stage after being gone for so long? Is there a different energy, and how are the fans reacting to it?
Stage is awesome. It's kind of like riding a bike for us. We've toured for so long. It's, kind of just picking up where we left off. The energy in the crowd has been great. We have a lot of old fans, but we're like making new fans, especially on tour with All Time Low right now, the Dirty Work tour. They've sold out 98% of the tour, which is amazing. It's exactly what you want to have happen, and they've sort of helped us launch our record. So they're great guys. Their fans are amazing. We've had people come up to us like, my big brother used to listen to you all the time, and like I was never old enough to go to the show, and it's just cool to be able to like cross a couple generations like that.
Okay, so you're currently been on tour with the Somerset, Hey Monday, and All Time Low. How has that been, and what has been your favorite part of the Dirty Work tour?
The tour's been awesome. Every band has like their own signature sound, so it really offers the listener a little bit of everything. And so, and maybe that's why this tour has done so well. I can't remember. It's been a long time since we did a tour where everything has pretty much been sold out. So kudos to All Time Low. They have a new record out. They're, again, amazing people. So it's really, really a lot of fun. And going into like the best part of the tour has been how well everyone gets along. Like every day we all go to a bar after the show. Like we were in Cincinnati for my birthday, and everyone came and celebrated my birthday with me. It was really awesome. Day offs, like we're all riding together to go to a barbecue at someone's house. Like it's been an enjoyable time. There's gonna be some tears shed tonight, I think, the last night.
Okay. Speaking of All Time Low, this is the second tour you've been on with them. How has that affected your interactions with those guys and their crew?
Well, with All Time Low in 2007, we did Work Tour, which we're on with 50 other bands. We had some mutual friends and we kind of met them, but we didn't really know them. Like when you're on to like a specific tour, not like a Warp Tour, where you're in confined areas, you know, it really forces you to kind of get to know them a little better. And again, they're probably one of the biggest pop rock bands right now on the planet, and they're doing an amazing job. They have amazing fans, and rightfully so, because they're wonderful people. And so this is really the first tour where we really got to know each and every one of them. They're all, even down to their crew, they're all great guys.
You've recently released 2 music videos from the new album as well. How have the fans reacted to those?
The reaction has been wonderful. Again, we're like, everything's so positive. When we put out When You're Through Thinking Say Yes, we wanted to have a song where it was kind of like a teaser, a little more sort of an appetizer to the record. We did a song called For You and Your Denial, which is kind of cool for me because I'm the violinist and it starts with the violin, so we feature the violin heavily there. And it was just supposed to be a teaser. We did a video with Chris Mars Polero, who just won a VMA with Kesha, and we actually used to play music with him. He was a singer in a band that we used to play with, like, 6, 7 years, 8 years ago. I think so. Sorry about that. And then, but he's like this rock star director, and he was gonna do the video for Hang You Up, and he said, you know what? I'll just throw this little teaser video together on the side. It was so flattering that the fans really like attached to it, and it picked up traction, and MTV and Fuse were watching like the single sales and whatever, and they started playing it like on TV and online, and we just put it out to be on our YouTube page or like on our yellowcardrock.com page. And so it was just really like, okay, well, people really like this, and so we really got things excited for the new record to come out. And then Hang You Up has been on the top 10 for MTV.com for quite some time, and that's a big B. I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was huge. And so again, it's just really cool to see how our fans are supporting our band. And we've always said that we have the best fans in the world, but we're really grateful they really take care of us.
So what are your plans for the future coming up in the recent month, or
the whole future, or just like
I guess
more this year? We're touring a lot. We have about 2-3 weeks off after this tour, because we've been out since February, which is 90 days straight with the same group of guys. It's a lot. You start fighting, and it's really funny. Where's my makeup? I'm just kidding. So we need to take a break. We'll take a couple weeks off, and then we're going to tour with Good Charlotte in the United States, which is really awesome. Mainly cities that we've missed, so we're not be coming back to Baltimore or Boston or New York or places like that. But cities, we are coming to Baltimore, but this is like a big market, but that's their hometown, so thank you for that. So we're really excited about that, and then we're going to South America, Australia, Europe, England, like just crazy year. We're so excited. And then we'll probably be back headlining the United States in October. And that's pretty much my year through Christmas. Yellowcard is very busy. Yeah.
Okay, is there anything else you'd like to say to the fans?
No, thank you very much for your support, and I hope you like the new record. When You're Through Thinking Say Yes.